Beyonce, like, what is it? Is it the visuals? Is it a tour? Is it an album? What could it be? You gotta stop playing with me, girl. You gotta stop playing with me. All these announcements and like, you gotta stop it. What is it gonna be? What's cooking good looking? It's your girl Tay Renee, and I'm back again with another video. And look, I don't care if y'all tired of hearing about Beyonce, but y'all gonna hear about it because she just keep doing stuff. She just keep doing stuff, okay? She just keep doing stuff, and I gotta tell you how I feel about it. That's just, it is what it is. It is what it is. Sorry, not sorry, okay? Today we're talking about what I think Beyonce is doing on 1/14/25. Beyonce right at the Super Bowl. Man, this woman is a queen of the marketing. Queen of marketing. Before I get into my opinions on what I think Beyonce is going to do on the 14th of this month, go ahead and subscribe to my channel right now. Go ahead and like this video. Go ahead and comment. You let me know what you think Beyonce is going to do. Let me know. Let me know. I'm going to give you all a list of 5 things that I think Beyonce is going to do, or what her announcement is going to consist of, or whatever she's doing on January 14th this year, okay? Starting from like the most ambitious and least likely thing that I think she's going to do versus what I really think the most likely thing she's going to do. Because, you know, we all have our things of what we think. And some things, you know, as fans, we just get a little ambitious sometimes. You know, my queen is a mother. She's a mother of 3, you know, a wife. She's a sister. She's a daughter. She got a lot going on. And she's the most iconic person of the 21st century. I didn't say it, Billboard did. So she got a lot of stuff going on. So some of these things are pretty far-fetched and really ambitious, but all of them could be possible. It's Beyonce. She really could do whatever she want to do. So let's get into it. So as we all know, Beyonce dropped this video, this one right here, on us right after the Super Bowl performance and just gave us a date, okay? So ever since since December 25th, we've been wondering, okay? We've been wondering. And since then, I've had time to think, assess, scour the internet, listen to other content creators, listen to the media, listen to journalists, and we got to figure out what's going on. So this is what I think, okay? Most ambitious thing, a tour. The least likely thing I think she's going to announce is doing a tour. One, because, like I said, she is a mother of 3. She just went off of a tour where she did 56 shows, and it was a world tour. Not sure if that's the most likely thing she's going to do. Like I said, I think this is the least likely thing she's going to do, just because it's back to back. But the reason I do think that she might do this is because, one, she is only not toured for 1 album, and that was the 4 album. She didn't go on tour directly after the 4 came out. Instead, she went on tour, the Mrs. Carter tour, after Beyonce came out, and performed songs from the 4 album during that tour. But all her other albums, even Dangerously in Love, she did a Dangerously in Love tour, which consisted of 10 shows. So, and it was only 10 shows in Europe. So, but it still counted. After the album, she went on tour. B-Day, she went on tour. It was called the Beyonce Experience, okay? She had like 110 shows. So every album she's on a tour. So that's why I think that could be a possibility. Because if she announces it in January, we as fans can get our pockets together and try to figure out which one we can go to and where we're gonna go and get our money together so that way we can go see her. You know, she's giving us time in advance to let us know. Also, I remember when the Amazon's finished and Cowboy Carter came out, I did see a post, and I can't find that post now, y'all. I tried to find it, where this company said that they was reached out to by Beyonce's team in Europe. This place in London, that Beyonce's team reached out to her to get together like where she could do a performance at.
Child.
But you know, everybody just be talking, so that might not be it. That might not be it. But that's why I think it might be a tour, okay? Least likely, but it might be a tour. The next one, a little bit more likely, but still not as likely, is some type of live performance. Now, I did see from these few articles that Beyonce, when the Sphere in Las Vegas, Nevada, here in the United States, was built and officially opened, there were talks between Beyonce's team and the creators of the Sphere, the people who maintain the Sphere, about a potential performance, and her team said that if they were going to do anything, well, they reached out to them. They reached out to Beyonce's team, and they said, Beyonce was like, or Beyonce's team were like, if she's going to do anything, we need at least $10 million budget that they would pay for, so that way she can put on a wonderful performance. And that's not crazy. That's not a crazy number, people, because U2, who had done the residency in the Sphere before, they had roughly the same dollar amount for their performance. So a performance in the Sphere is likely. Miss Tina and Jay-Z have both taken solo trips to tour the Sphere. So it could be a possibility that she does a performance in the Sphere. Beyonce has done one-time performances like this. After the I Am Sasha Fierce album came out, Beyonce did a one-time performance in Vegas, an intimate performance. So it would not be unlikely that she would do this. Okay, so let's just have that out there. Stick with me. Y'all let me know right now. Do y'all think it's going to be a performance or not? I would love to be another live performance of Cowboy Carter, because we didn't even get Spaghetti. She didn't even rap Spaghetti. We didn't get Two Most Wanted. We didn't get Tyrant. We didn't get her visual take on Desert Eagle. I need to see it. Okay, I need to see it some way, and I would love to see it live. So once again, announcing it in January, so we get our pockets together. So this one is I think is a very not likely. I should have put this one first, but I think a tour is more unlikely than this. But I saw in my comments on a reaction video to watching Beyonce's halftime performance, someone put that they think it's going to be a streaming service with all of Beyonce's visuals. This will include visuals for Cowboy Carter and Renaissance and everything she's ever put out. All her visual albums, Lemonade, Beyonce, the self-titled album. Y'all, and this is not so far-fetched. When I tell you I've been scouring the internet for what's to come next on my channel, because I got something good coming for y'all. Scouring the internet for footage of this woman, and she does a good job of like, you had to be there to see it, boo. You had to be there to see it, right? And I'm glad that I've been alive during the Beyonce era to catch a lot of these things in real time. But to find it and go back to it, not possible. I ain't gonna tell y'all how I've been able to watch the Renaissance movie since it came out. I can't tell y'all that because nothing illegal. But I have access to watch that at any time. Y'all wanna see a clip? Anytime. But not everybody has that access, and I think it could be a streaming service. That would be a wonderful thing for her to do. Another way for her to make a little money. Because I remember when Lemonade came out, you had to get Tidal, and baby, I downloaded Tidal. I remember I was in the 9th grade. No, 9th grade. I was in the 11th grade. I was a junior in high school when Lemonade came out and you had to get Tidal, and I got it. I remember also when she dropped the visuals, you had to have HBO, and I made my mama get it so I can watch it, and I recorded it so I could have it on repeat when I wanted to. Again, if you don't have that footage still, you can't just go and find it. You got whatever she's giving you on the internet, and it's not the same as watching the visual album. Oh, it's just not the same. But yeah, so it might be a streaming service. I would love that. Beyonce, take my coin. I appreciate anything that you do, so I'll take it. Next thing is a possible album. All right. Now this is where we get into things that's more likely to happen. I think it's more likely for Beyonce to drop an album before she goes on tour again. Me personally. I know that Renaissance is a trilogy based on her announcement that there's Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3. So she might drop Act 3 on the 14th. Now, what do you think Act 3 might be? What genre of music it might be? Could it just be another album? Just another Beyonce album? Because she did call Cowboy Carter a Beyonce album, not really a country album, but of course it leaned towards the countryside. And we all know why she did that. We can talk about it in the comments. Possible genres that it could be. Rolling Stone put out an article where they have talked to Beyonce about different genres of music and what she appreciates. And based on reading that article and listening to Beyonce's discography over the years, where she's given us rock, she's given us jazz, she's given us soul, she's given us opera, she's given us rap, she's given us R&B, of course. What kind of album could it be? I think it might possibly be either a rock album, jazz album, opera. Those are my big three: rock, jazz, or opera. More so to the rock side, okay? This is just my suspicion if she is to drop an album. It's not gonna sound like your hard metal rock, of course, but it's gonna give rock vibes, okay? Hold up, do you think I am? You ain't married to no average bitch, boy. You can watch this twist, boy, as I bounce to the next dip, boy. Keep your money, got my own. She's giving us rock, so she might give us a rock album. And to be honest, Beyonce does everything intentionally. It's not gonna be no flop. Trust and believe, it will not be a flop. Or she can give us like a dance hall album. Who knows? Who knows? But an album is what I also think she might be dropping. My last and fifth final thing that I think Beyonce might be doing, and this is the most likely, is officially giving us visuals of a visual album for Cowboy Carter. Renaissance, I doubt, but I don't know about Renaissance. She gave us the album and gave us a tour. So maybe for Cowboy Carter, she gives us the album and then gives us visuals. That's just my thing. And ever since self-titled Beyonce, she's always given us a visual album, except for Renaissance. So who's to know? Who's to know? Visual, also, it could be visual for Cowboy Carter, or a visual meaning just like a documentary like she did with Homecoming, giving you the behind the scenes on how we got to the actual performance of the halftime show. I don't think it would be that long if she does do that, but that could be a possibility of what the visuals might be. And those are my 5 things that I think Beyonce might be doing per her announcement on January 25th. Why do I keep saying that? On December 25th, that January 14th, which is just a few days, week, change, something away. So y'all stick with me. Y'all let me know down in the comments what you think Beyonce's gonna do. You know, she could not do a single one of these things. Could be talking about like, I don't know. I mean, I really want a tour. You know, my girlfriend Madison, y'all saw on the reaction video, said that, you know, she's 43, she's not gonna tour, da 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 da. And I'm like, girl, Michael Jackson was on his deathbed about to tour. He was gonna do the This Is It tour, his final tour, but unfortunately he passed away, so we got the movie, you know, for the making of the tour. But it's not possible for a woman at 43 to be touring. Tina Turner was doing a Vegas show till well into her 60s, 70s. Janet Jackson is still touring. I mean, it can be done. It can be done. It's not impossible, and it's Beyonce. Beyonce can do anything. And, you know, I'm channeling my inner Beyonce, meaning like going and get it. Really being intentional about my work, what I'm doing, how I'm going to get content out to you all. And as we see, the people who have the most success in life are very persistent. People who try and try and try and try and try again. People who are very successful are people who don't give up, who are very intentional about what they're doing and purposeful about everything. And that's what I'm going to do this year. That's how I'm chilling my inner Beyonce, my inner LeBron, is being more purposeful and intentional about my body, about my health, about my business, about my content. And so that's what I'm giving to you. Beyonce is the marketing queen, marketing genius. You know she's coming with something good. She may not do a single one of these things, but she's going to give us something because she ain't a lady who don't back up her word. Okay? So thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, it's okay.
Anyway, so
I love you anyway, and I will see y'all in the next video. Thank y'all so much for 2,000 subscribers. I love y'all. Peace. Tough to the touch, let you hold something, let you get a handful, baby, she's a whole lot of woman. Soft kisses on some fat lips, baby, you can crash here, come here, cash out to see the rodeo, put on a show and make it nasty, Desert Eagle in the backseat, Texas, big body, bust it open, feed you breakfast, till your arms, trick me till it's done, eat it up. Big glass of lunch and love me like a lady, yeah. Dosey dough and it get creamy in the middle, yeah. One bite and the box is yours. Love that dosey dough, dosey. I don't see, don't see, do. I don't see, do. You know, let me tell you something. You know, I was watching Cynthia Erivo. Boy, I tell you, Cynthia Erivo was singing, and I'm just like, the good Lord gave that tiny woman all of that, and he couldn't give me a little bit. I mean, he gave me a little bit. I don't think I'm tone deaf, but dang, wish I could have got a little bit more. Just a little bit more. When I put things in my key, okay, bye y'all.